What's up, folks? David here, TexasHornsFans.com. Casey Thompson, Hudson card. We're going to break down some of their best plays, some of their worst plays from the Orange-White spring game, just to kind of see who maybe got the upper hand a little bit. But going to dive a little bit deeper in dissecting some of these plays, situational, some good passes, bad passes, decisions that they made. Definitely don't forget to drop your comments below. Let me know who you thought had the better game. Who do you think should be end up being the starting quarterback? And will we even know who the starting quarterback is by, say, August? But definitely let me know what you think. Don't forget to give the video a like, share it out. Click the subscribe button if you're watching on YouTube. Click the notification bell so that you don't miss any other videos, and always check us out at TexasHornsFans.com. Also links to social media on there. Definitely don't forget to join our Facebook page. We have over 62,000 Longhorns fans following us on the page. So hope you enjoyed the video. Okay, so this first one here is Casey Thompson's kind of rollout pass he hits Jordan Whittington close to the sideline. So obviously Whittington lines up here on the slot, kind of fakes inside and then takes it outside toward the sideline. But it's a nice rollout pass by Casey, just kind of showing his touch. Whittington definitely doesn't have to fight for the ball. As you can see there, Whittington makes the catch there with about 2 yards left of space, so definitely designed to go straight to the sideline, but he doesn't have to adjust for the ball or anything like that. So nice kind of easy pass by Casey, but definitely a good gain as well. Now this one is, I don't know if this was the very next play, but this is Casey's, what would have been his touchdown pass to Josh Moore. Josh Moore kind of goes up for it and then just loses it as he comes down. Not a super easy catch to make, but definitely one that Josh Moore should and can make. See, he just kind of goes down there with, just doesn't control the ball. At first I thought it might have been the defender kind of knocking the ball out, but on that replay you can really see Josh Moore catches it, he has it against his body, and it's really just the landing on his back that kind of lodges the ball away. But we've seen Josh Moore make those type of catches before. So point being, it was a nice touch pass by Casey, really right where it should have been. So that should have been a touchdown pass by Casey on the stat line. Fast forwarding a little bit, this one I jotted down. This was actually on Hudson Card's series where he misses Marcus Washington. Play starts a few seconds earlier, but you can see a decent pocket here. So steps back, receivers go out. Nobody's really open. I believe Washington is here, but a decent pocket here. Card obviously should have a great view here, and there's really no immediate pressure, so I'm not sure why he just gets out of there. Maybe he feels this pressure here, but obviously there's nobody super easy to go to in the field here. Roschon Johnson's there for a quick flare pass. And we know Roschon, if he's one-on-one with a guy, he's gonna lower his shoulder and get a couple more yards. So, you would think that Roschon here could gain at least 5, 6. But Card opts to go up to the middle of this pocket and here's Washington, try for Washington. This was Kai Money coming across the middle. But Washington is open at this point. Card tries to hit him on the run and just misses him, long. Card's got to make that pass, and we saw him in the game make similar passes before, but credit to Washington to get open and to help his quarterback, come across where it looked like Card had a clear vision of him, but he just misses Washington there. So that one's definitely would have been a wide open gain for about 15, 20 yards. All right, this is one Card tries to hit Malcolm Epps, I believe, across the middle, and Epps just drops it. Yeah, right here. Bloop. Just drops it. Now, Epps is entering the transfer portal, so I don't know. Maybe he kind of sees the writing on the wall with Cade Brewer and Jared Wiley and Gunnar Helm at tight end. So, obviously would not have been a very big gain. He's kind of bracketed here by defenders, but, definitely that was definitely a drop on Epps. This one here, jotted down. This was a Casey pass to Josh Moore, fakes the handoff to Bijan, stays in the pocket, and just fires it off. Nice, easy, simple, toss and catch. And those are, what frustrated me most about this team in a passing game over the past several years was just this obvious kind of, I'm going to outbody you and just come down with the catch right where I am. Now, yeah, Josh Moore kind of got tackled right away, but, the timing was there, the rhythm was there, and if we can get more kind of speedy, quick twitch receiver athletes like Steve Sarkisian has coached at Alabama over the past 2 years, I really hope we see this offense just open up in that way and just get it downfield. Next one I jotted down is a Hudson Card completion to Kai Money. Let's see. Money is lined up in the slot here. And he comes across kind of a, somewhat crossing route, but he brings it in. So he hits Money there. He is able to get another 3 or 4 yards. But definitely a quick pass. And of all the positions in the receiver group, assuming that Jake Smith comes back fully healthy, you're looking at Jake Smith, Jordan Whittington, and Kai Money. Pretty solid. And just given Kai Money's performance in the spring game, I think we need to see him get on the field more. He does just catch passes. I mean, it's hard to argue against a guy like that. This is Hudson Card to Cavante Dixon. So fakes the handoff. Kind of a lazy fake handoff, but that's an awesome pass. That right there to me is exactly what you want to see, especially from a guy who's only been in the program for 1 year. He gets his head turned around quickly. He kind of pats the ball a couple times, maybe a little nervous, but Card did a great job in the game, I think, of making throws or making completions in the middle of the field, and that can be the most frustrating, clogged up, part of the field is hitting guys, in the middle. Timing there looked great. I think Card overall showed a little bit better zip on his passes than Casey did, but on the flip side, I think Casey maybe did a better job of showing timing and touch on a lot of his passes, especially early on in the game. I think this is another completion to Kai Money, who's, again, lined up in the slot there. So plenty of time. Card kind of buys himself a little bit more time. Yeah, and flips it down to Kai Money. So, pretty athletic play. That's one thing I hate about the TV cameras, that you just can't see really the wide receiver routes and who ends up being covered up. The camera kind of tends to go in and focus on the quarterback, but Card had time, and he created more time for himself and found Money there on the sidelines. All right, so here's a Hudson Card completion, another one to Money, right in the middle of the field. Kind of looked like that same exact route that we saw a few plays earlier that we looked at. Great job of Money getting down to the 7-yard line. And again, just catching passes, holding onto the ball, getting a few more yards. Awesome. All right, so this one I marked just for a pocket presence by Hudson Card. I don't know what he's looking at. I don't know why he gives up on this play so quickly. Go back. So we have 4 rushers. We have 5 linemen right there. So what does he see here? Who is this? So that might be a little bit of holding there, but he completely gives up on the play. He goes to the short side of the field where there looks to be only 2 receiver options. He gives up there. I think that's Prince Deborah chasing him down. He's obviously feeling the heat. And then runs out of bounds, or runs to the sideline. So not really sure why. And that was kind of a theme from Hudson Card, I think, throughout the whole game. We saw him kind of give up, I think, in the pocket too quickly. So, and, that's an experience thing. And one part of the spring game, obviously, a huge dynamic with both of these guys that we just didn't get to see in an honest way is their running ability. So that's something that obviously has to be factored in when you're looking at, who's actually going to end up getting the nod. But, I think that was something that that is a huge impact that we just didn't get to see. All right, I wrote this down as a Casey Thompson scramble. He scrambles and he completes it to Jordan Whittington. So yeah, he's getting rushed. Like that's a good, that's a great play. He's legit getting pressured and rushed. Where in the play that we just looked at from Hudson, to me he just gave up too early. Or needs to, it would be awesome to see him just learn how to kind of sidestep those guys. But Casey's getting pressured really from 2 here, but you also got to think that he sees just wide open area here. So that kind of collapses, and he's able to make the pass on the run. And great job by Whittington for getting open, bringing it down to the 30. All right, this is his completion to Troy O'Meary over the middle. So great job by O'Meary just using his length to snatch it out of the air. That was cool to see. And, we didn't see a lot of O'Meary at all, just in terms of making plays, but he's obviously lined up wide here and then brings it down kind of a post route in the middle, and Casey hits him. And he's able to just get a few more yards. He's got the no contact black jersey on. Same with the other QBs. All right, so they get down here, and here is Casey's pick 6. Shark Jameson steps in front of a pass to Jordan Whittington there over the middle. Bam, ball game. You're not gonna catch Jameson. Oh, and credit to Gabriel Watson for trying to chase Jameson down. Everyone knows it's not going to happen. Watson probably even knows it's not going to happen. Casey's trying to at least, be in the mix. Gabriel Watson's kind of huffing and puffing there, trying to chase Shark down. But kind of look at it again. Whittington again lined up in the slot. O'Meary, Josh Moore at the Z and the X. So Whittington just kind of takes a little, takes a little flare out route as almost like a running back would, and then cuts it up. And then Casey tries to hit him there. And, maybe Whittington should have played the ball better, but Whittington's not that tall type of receiver that's going to outbody you. And then credit Shark for just jumping in there and kind of patting the ball, to himself. But yeah, Jameson just makes plays, man. So, that was a mistake by Casey. Maybe part of it's Whittington's fault, but that definitely is a mark against Casey just in terms of the battle, right? All right, so Hudson Card back here, another completion to Money. Money's lined up right there. Oh no, he's there. Sorry, that was another play I was thinking about. But just kind of a little route to the sideline. Not a super easy pass to make either, just in terms of timing. All right, here's Hudson Card's touchdown. Okay, so this is the opening, not the opening drive, but early in the second half, and Washington is lined up wide here. I believe that's Money. That might be Dixon right there. But you got trips to the left. So Washington starts out here. Card's immediately looking that way. But what's going to happen is Washington's going to come off and sneak inside, and Card starts throwing the ball like right before that break. So the ball's like right here. But look at this. So Card's trust in Washington that he's gonna make this, that he's gonna get open, and he does right there. So that's a great toss by Card. Definitely could have been incomplete, but also credit Washington for maneuvering and navigating this clump of four bodies and getting open and finishing his route and trusting his quarterback, right? That the ball's going to get to him. So that was a high mark for Hudson, obviously, getting that TD. And then on the flip side, I felt sorry for Casey with Josh Moore dropping what would have been a touchdown pass for Casey. All right, so here's a pass for Casey that was incomplete, but great downfield pass. You know, I think that is credit to Casey. It was dropped, but absolutely could have been, maybe should have been caught. But a great ball, a great pass by Casey going downfield. And I do think that that's one big benefit and credit to Casey, that we saw him go downfield a lot more than what we saw Card do. But Casey also had more than 40 passes, right? He had almost twice as many passes as Hudson did. But yeah, great deep ball pass, kind of an effortless pass too. So even though it was an incompletion, good stuff. All right, so this is kind of a quick throw right there. Good job. Kind of a quick decision throw. He obviously sees it. He puts his foot down. Good completion. In the white team's territory. All right, I'm gonna have to move my little preview up here. All right, so this is a good job by Hudson, just not giving up on the play. Kind of a lazy fake there, but he's obviously great job of getting his head back around quickly though, and completing the pass. So that's what I liked about this play, was kind of a quick fake, but he gets his head around. He obviously sees it quickly, gets the throw out. I was impressed overall by just the zip on his passes. Thought he did a really good job of that. Here's a good job by Casey of leading Jordan Whittington on this pass. So fake handoff. Yeah, that's a good job to just. It's a simple play, it's a simple pass, but you're not making Jordan Whittington stop or come back. He's actually continuing to move forward, right? And those are some of those types of plays too, that sometimes they can go very wrong and just end up, smashing the receiver. But it's pretty clear out. Casey does a good job of leading Jordan Whittington, so he doesn't have to come back or adjust, and he's able to, He's probably able to get another 7 or 8 yards just because of Casey's timing. All right, here's another pass by Casey that's just really quick. Bam. Yeah, great job. That's kind of like that was a Colt McCoy to Jordan Whittington Jordan Shipley pass. Fakes the handoff to Bijan. He's got a guy in his face already. Bam. Nice. So, saw a decent variety from Casey. Some deep ball passes. Some quick hits. Here's a pass by Hudson Card, just in the middle, where things can typically get muddled up. To Kai Money again. But yeah, great job by Card. It looked like that was maybe his second option. You can kind of see his head move there. Now, here is Hudson Card's two big negatives. They get down here on the 19-yard line. Yes, white team is winning. Yes, there's a little over a minute to go in the game, but obviously what you want to see and what the coaches are wanting to see is kind of a 2-minute drill, hurry up offense. No matter if you're winning or not, let's kind of pretend like you're not and run and see what you got. Hudson Card gets down here and takes 2 sacks. Those where Casey Thompson's pick 6 obviously was his big, negative mark. I think this at the very end of the game was Hudson's big negative. So he drops back. It's marked as a sack there from his blind side, granted, but still you've got to be aware. You can't take a sack. That moved them back. Where did that happen? That moved them back about 7 yards. The very next play, he tries to scramble to the right and takes another sack. So it's right there. Who was that? Prince Deborah again coming in there. He throws it away, but I'm pretty sure that they ruled it a sack anyway. So right there, I think it's a sack. Yeah, that's Deborah. So that moves them back to the 32-yard line. So you're on the 19, you're on the 32, and then it's 4th down. So yeah, that's where I think some of Casey's high marks came in the very beginning of the game. And then Hudson's, I think, high marks were maybe the beginning of the second half. And then Casey's or Hudson's low marks were at the very end of the game. So, I don't expect to see a starting or to hear a starting quarterback announced until August. But as I said before, I do find it kind of interesting that most of us are sitting here talking about this Casey Thompson versus Hudson Card debate and who's it going to be, as if they're just totally 100% neck and neck. But we're not realizing what was in front of our face the whole time during the game, that one quarterback played the entire game with the first-string offense, and the other quarterback played the entire game with the second-string offense. And if it were any other position, we wouldn't be wondering who the starter is. So I don't know if that's any kind of secret indication, but it'll be interesting. Overall, I thought both guys did almost an equal amount of good things and kind of an equal amount of bad things. They were pretty much even for me. Casey got more chances to pass than Hudson. Hudson had a better completion percentage. He did have a touchdown. Casey had to pick, I think technically 2 picks, but one was at the very end of the game on a Hail Mary. Casey should have had a touchdown pass to Josh Moore, but that didn't happen. So, to me, both were kind of even. Yes, Hudson Card is playing against the second-string defense, but he's also playing with the second-string offense, so that kind of balances things out for me. But given that they were kind of even, I would say that that's kind of a win for Hudson, right? If they both looked kind of even, I would expect Casey to look somewhat significantly better. He's been in the program for 3 years. Hudson's been in for 1. So if you're even with a guy who's technically still a redshirt freshman, that to me says a little bit more positive about Hudson. So, but we'll see. Drop your comments below. Let me know what you think about kind of the battle, what you saw, good and bad. Who do you think? Maybe you thought somebody was clearly better than the other. I don't know. Let me know what you think about that. Don't forget to check us out at TexasHornsFans.com. Don't forget to subscribe, share this out, give it a like wherever you're watching it. If you're on YouTube, subscribe, hit the notification bell. We'll see you on the next video. Hook 'em.